franchise here in MLB The Show.
Network. This is Game 3 of the League
I got completely distracted. Messed that up
entirely.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB The Show 19. We are here in the American League Championship Series, taking on the Houston Astros. The Blue Jays currently down 2 games to nothing in the series.
MLB Network. With me is
Look
Mark
for
DeRosa
a
and Dan
crucial Game 3 victory here in Houston.
As we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase...
I'll show you our difficulties quickly, and you see former Blue Jay Luis Castillo on the mound for Houston. And that's just already a bad sign for us. We don't do good against former Blue Jays.
Doesn't matter what sport you're talking
about. Lindor hits it in the right, but Kyle Tucker able to bend down and get it for that #1.
Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
1-1 and count, 1 out. Mike Trout, the batter. He got some big hits in that last game, last episode. And he will pick up a leadoff base hit.
It finds the outfield grass. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Runners on first with 1 down.
And they're going to keep close tabs on Trout there at first. I'm trying to swipe it back. There's been very little base stealing from this Blue Jays club, and that's just because that's really not the way this team is built. Juan Soto mashes that one without a doubt. Goodbye home run, Juan Soto, with an absolute monster shot. And Luis Castillo might be the exception of people who don't do good against us after we have traded him. We haven't faced him before since the trade. And we are for the first time right now. Wow, I'm going on the seat for that. We are for the first time right now. And
now batting, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2.
1-2 count. Andujar
is swung on and missed.
He strikes out to end the inning. But Juan Soto gives the Jays an early 2-0 lead that will hopefully be held by our starters.
Time now for a quick look at the
probably our ace for next season.
Who stands out to you, Danny?
Blake Snell. He's thrown a no-hitter for us this season. He's done everything possible. I mean, yeah, he had an over 4 ERA, and it was Syndergaard who won the Cy Young. But
and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Been so dominant so far postseason-wise, and I'm going to hope he can keep that going. He strikes out Altuve for out #1.
Into the box now, Victor Mesa, as he'll get
2-2 pitch to Victor Mesa, swing and a miss. Now gets another.
Missed as he just reared back there.
Shows you our difficulties. One thing I'm cheating. Voicemail is actually just a glitch in the game. That one just misses the counter full on Alex Bregman. Great ball from Snell right where he wants.
2 out, nobody on.
3-2 again, swung on and missed. Blake Snell right in the first. The top of the second for Toronto.
The 1-1 home.
That ball hit the third, breaking the field. His throw is on the mark.
In time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Next will be
Vladimir
Guerrero.
1 out.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
See if he can do something. In foul territory, reaching into the I guess camera well. I don't know. Dominic Smith has no play. 1 away. Strike 2.
High in the air out to center field. Mesa is there.
Victor Mesa for out #2.
He brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez.
1-2 count now.
History versus this arm. He's 2 for 4.
1-2 pitch, 2 away. Fouled off.
Swing,
and he hits it against the chip. This is why I always say the shift has no place in baseball, because Sanchez is not a fast runner, and so the ball that was hit hard enough that should have been an easy single
shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere
was turned into a stand-up double because of the shift. And if he was a fast guy, that would have been a triple. If that ball was hit slower, he would such an inside the park home run on an easily prevented hit that would have just been a normal stand-up double for most players.
It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2-1 count, 2 outs, runner on second, Paul DeYoung. It's a pretty well to right field, carrying, but Kyle Tucker is going to get in front of the track for out number 1. 3. For out number 3.
Leading off the inning, Marcell Ozuna, and they'll need him to get something
1-2 pitch to Ozuna. Swing and a miss, got him inside. Blake Snell struck out first before.
But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Got him to miss the
Gio Urshela, the batter.
Ozuna is dealt with,
and he hits it well, but he will be the first batter of the game that Snell doesn't strike out.
He gets there, and that's the second out. That is good. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in the hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Pops this one up.
Third base.
Lindor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Speaking of Lindor, he was able to reel that one in to end the inning. He will lead off the top of the third. And he will hit it right back up the middle and release Castillo, who I gave a massive extension, and then traded him for Noah Syndergaard.
Another base hit.
Yeah, he is struggling to start this.
Had a monster postseason so far.
2 Trout.
Off and running is Lindor. Lifted out towards
and
straightaway
Lindor got a
center
great
field.
jump. Unfortunately, Trout
1 out.
did not hit the ball the way I thought he would. It was going to be hopefully a hit and run RBI, but just did not go as.
So 1 away in the Toronto third, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey,
and that is hit very well by Juan Soto once again.
Now a long throw to third.
Oh my God, he was safe. He was so safe with the base running.
And he's out on a strong throw.
Oh my God, he was easily in there, and I just missed.
Anthony Rendon,
Crucial run.
he got on top of
Not run, but base
runner
that
time.
would have probably turned into a run. Could have been 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out for Anthony Rendon, so there's 2 outs and a runner on second.
2-1, here it is. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
To Rendon.
Pops this one up. Smith shading to his right, and the inning is over. Could have been
a great inning. Got messed up by me.
Here's Addison Russell, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so
things
far
off
for these
here
guys.
In the bottom of the third.
6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the
1-2
home crowd
pitch from
seems
Snell.
a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate
Russell
even count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
2-2 pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Ball again.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball.
Full count.
It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2.
Fastball,
one in there that
center of the strike zone. No better pitch to
right
hit.
There, he basically spiked that one right in.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly.
And that feels even worse because it was Addison Russell who hit it, and I honestly don't think Addison Russell should be a last player in the Major League.
And this one's up around the eyes.
No, I'm not only saying that because he's a Cub. And I honestly, genuinely think you can go look him up and see the stuff that happened with him. Addison Russell is not. I don't think he should be a Major League Baseball player. 2-2. That Snell is giving up. Only base hit, Snell is giving up. Let's hope it stays that way. I wish he didn't give it up.
Coming to the plate now, Max Stassi.
Hopefully it's his only bad pitch of the game. That's the goal. 1-2.
Oh, and a good
curveball
that time.
Beautiful.
It's taken for a called strike
and that'll be strike 3.
And there are 2 away. Now batter. So it's back to the top of the order now.
Well, we're back up to Jose Altuve being the batter. His second at bat. He struck out in his first one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away.
Fouled off. I don't know how he was able to get a piece of that one. He struck out on a pitch in the dirt last time. Funny because he just did it again.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
2-2 to Altuve. He drives, and it happened for the second time this inning. We're tied in the third. Victor Mesa, the batter. Base hit up the middle, and Snell is imploding.
That's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside.
Now Alex Bregman, the batter. 3-1. Down ball. Lindor. Slow. Young bailing over.
Time to get him to retire the side. Some more of the... Here's Miguel Andujar now.
And a game that the Jays had led for a while
1-1 pitch.
Has well turned right back into a tie game.
2 strikes on him now.
One, 2.
Lofted in the air.
Fly ball, shallow right center.
Tucker moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
1 out, 1-1 count. Mitch Haniger, the batter.
Here's the pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
2-2 the count. The 2-2.
Haniger, blooper.
On the right side of the infield.
Smith there, 2 away.
This is taken in for the second out.
Guerrero near the back.
Up
in the top of the 4th.
1-1
pitch to him.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive.
Oh, wow. Change up, food in, inning over.
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi.
People warmed up in the Blue Jays bullpen.
And now a curveball that's low and in
Snell
the
has another bad inning. 2-1.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. But unfortunately, he let that go. And he'd like
in
to
the
have
perfect
that
spot.
Take a good swing at that.
But Ozuna just able to foil it and start it. Ozuna hit that one well, fouled off. I think y'all see how pleased on this team. He did super good in game 1 and haven't seen him
this one off.
Where'd he go?
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row.
Seriously, where did Yasiel Puig go?
Calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
3-2. Base hit up the middle.
Got the middle and in for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
chuck it into the outfield.
Grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take
shell of the batter.
Stick your nose in
and he got a ball to drive. Wow.
Now to 1-2. Ozuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Ball three.
That was strike 3.
Now.
Full count.
Shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same
strike 3 looking. Inning over. Nope, out number 1. Why do I always do that?
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball.
I always do that. Like inning over. Nope, wait, that's only out number 1.
Move here to first, but it won't draw a throw.
Last episode I did the opposite, and I was like, and that's out number 1. Nope, 2. Nope, that's the end of the inning.
And this is
out of the reach of Mitch Haniger. Kyle Tucker picks up a base hit.
Will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. The outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll.
That ball popped into foul territory behind first. Andy Hall there.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head
Snell
down,
was just having an off day.
And getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happen in front of him.
But I might
put the brakes on and got back front base.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been.
This is going to be Snell's last inning of work. We waited a while for his start.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
4th inning.
A swing and a high drive to right
that
center
field. Well by Dominic Smith. That's good. It's gone.
That one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Snell has collapsed in Game 3.
Reyes Maranta answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Detrimentally because of it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as
we're down by 3 as we head to the 5th. We might be down 3-0 in the series.
And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Number 10.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Gary Sanchez taken out of the game. I wanted to bring in JT Realmuto. Realmuto's had a pretty good postseason. So is Sanchez, but just in the mood for JT Realmuto right now. So JT Realmuto will be our catcher.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit harder.
That ball hit into center field.
Right center.
Lands in front of Mesa.
Base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung.
Now Paul DeYoung
steps in. This at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1. Now a drive by DeYoung.
Well hit. Caught and
left.
left.
Going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the
we need to get one back within this inning.
Now back.
Yeah.
So the lineup flips over and digging in.
Full count, Francisco Lindor.
It was a single for him in his last at-bat. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball.
That's gonna be an inning-ending double play.
All
right, we really are going to need to put something together.
Will stay in the ball game, and she'll likely do the
Reyes Maranta on the mound for us, and
pitches popped up.
When I traded for him at first, I wasn't expecting too much out of him. Like he was on a 1-year deal. I'm pretty sure I re-signed him. I think he was on the last year of his deal.
He singled his last time.
If not, if not,
and there's out number 2.
His deal was basically over. And he will probably get Blue Jay for the rest of his franchise unless he just starts playing terrible.
Count is 1-2
now. In which case he will probably end up being
teams with 6 hits so far. And it's fouled away.
But for right now, Reyes Maranta is one of the better arms in our bullpen.
Line hard. Foul. Swung swung on
Swing and a
missed,
miss.
and that's the final out
Another
of the
great
inning.
inning from Reyes Maranta.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
All right, here we go. Mike Trout to lead off the sixth.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a drive.
And Trout whips it. Are you kidding me?
But this is
Foul
going to
ball,
get fouled.
1-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square,
2-2.
pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Three balls and two
Full
strikes to
count
the
now
Blue
on
Jays
Mike
center
Trout.
fielder.
He's
With the
worked
meat
the
of the
count
order
back
due up
into
next,
his
you
favor.
can probably expect to see
Juan
something you
Soto
can
on
handle
deck.
here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Now here's a shot out.
That ball is going to be hit into the gap. Trout has speed. He will have a leadoff stand-up double.
He's going to get to second now with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour.
That ball
That's
hit
definitely squaring a ball up.
2-1 count now on Soto, who homered earlier in this one.
Into the box now. Juan Soto. All even now, 2-2.
2-2. Love for Soto to turn.
The 2-2 is laid off.
And the count
runs
full on
full.
Soto. Rendon on deck. Let's see a pitch count up this inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
All right, run away.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Anthony Rendon.
You're right, he did
The
know.
1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. And
Two
the
away.
off-balance throw gets him.
We
Nice
need to
play
get
for the
Trout
out.
home. He's 90 feet away.
The batter.
We need him to
Ready
score.
once again, Miguel Andujar. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce it to the left side.
Stop to Diaz. Throw on the mark, and we don't score despite a lead-off
Here's
double.
Marcell Ozuna. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the
And that ball driven by Ozuna and deep, dying,
and he's going to
caught
have
by
room to
Soto.
put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
One away
Digging
for
in to try it
Gio
again, Gio
Urshela.
Urshela. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger,
2 away.
and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in,
1-1.
Kyle
Oh, no.
Tucker popped out and singled in his 2 trips to
1-2.
the plate.
1-2 to
Here's the
Tucker.
1-2 delivery.
Up
Looked
high.
like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Got him swinging.
Swing and a miss.
Runs the
Moronto
fastball by
sends
to
him down
end
1,
the
2,
inning.
3 again. He sent down 7 Astros in a row.
Into the box now.
Full count on Henniger to lead off the
He's
7th.
2 at-bats so far. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Popped him up. Altuve waits on it. 1 out.
1 away. Man.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime
Luis
it gets up there
Castillo,
north
again,
of
one of the
7, 8
players who
pitch
kills his
ABs,
former club.
sometimes it just comes down to
Wasn't
pure
sure about it
execution.
after that
Let's
first
see if he
inning,
makes
but-
the adjustment right here.
Now another 1-2. fouled off. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just
hit for Vladimir Jr.
Base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely.
1-2 now. JQ and Nico
right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
No, bad throw! And another bad throw! 2 errors on the play, I would think. Or will that be ruled? That'll just be ruled an E5 on Alex Bregman.
So digging in that at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
2 runs, 8 hits,
on DeYoung.
and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Gets away.
Outside, and he can't
Goes
even
to the
get
backstop. Guerrero is into third safely, and a base hit can make it a 1-run game. Two.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That will be a base hit through. 1 scores. Real Nico to the plate. Who scores? 2 RBI double for Paul DeYoung. And the Blue Jays are coming back here in the 7th. That ends the day for Luis Castillo. Chris Davinsky brought into the game to face Francisco Lindor. 2-1 count.
So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across the score.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done.
Upstairs, count is full with Mike Trout on deck. Juan Soto in the hole.
The runner at second with 1 away.
How dangerous this Jays lineup is.
And deep to left.
And that ball driven pretty well by Lindor to the wall. It's out of here.
Run shot that gives them the lead.
Francisco Lindor. A 2-run home run in the top of the 7th gives the Blue Jays a 1-run lead. Look at this run. Not hit very far. Didn't look like it was going off the bat, and it kept carrying. And it comes down, and by the time it does, it's 6-5 Toronto.
Into the box, Mike Trout. Still 1-2 as he
Jays struggled to defend their home turf, and Luis Castillo has a meltdown, and Chris Davinsky gives up the long ball, and a 4-run inning for the Blue Jays here in the 7th, and still not over. 2-2, 1 out. Mike Trout, the batter.
He was tempted to make a swing at that.
Wow.
Right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 2-2. Line drive.
Trout rips it well in the last. That'll fall in front of Ozuna. A 1-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, even aware we
now Juan Soto, who homered earlier, steps in with a 3-1 count.
Concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out and swinging the bat.
3-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss. Soto goes down. That's all right because Rendon comes up.
The first ball. Here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right.
To it right. I'd just like to point out that our 2, 3, and 4 batters have 6 MVPs.
The bat around here is 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs.
And Reyes Marante, who is definitely getting tired, will be brought out for another inning of work.
To the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot.
To be used for probably the rest of the series. If I want him to be effective, probably won't be able to be used for the rest of the series. But if he's going to make it so it's not a 3-0 series lead for the Astros, or at least keep us in this game, which he has, then I guess that's the price I'm willing to pay. Because he sends them down 1-2-3 again. That's 10 batters in a row that have been sent down by Reyes Maranta. That ball chopped, fielded by Bregman. Throw just in time.
So the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder.
1-2.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The 1-2 pitch from Will Harris. Fouled off.
Fouled away.
The same.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan. And the
1-2 to Haniger, down the third base line. Great field line. Probably just
on point, and what happens when that happens?
Even for the Astros, like it's just like never. Like there's no foul territory beside it.
When you're leading by 1 run,
second
you want to
time,
do everything you can to add to the lead.
Right down the line and got an extra
It
base.
makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that
2-2 count now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up. 2-2
Stepping
pitch.
in now, Vladimir Guerrero.
That's going to be
ground
shot.
out to short. Russell's got it on to first, and there were 2 down.
And there's going to be 2 away. We're going to leave it up to JT Realmuto to try and drive home an insurance run.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
That is hit up the middle. It'll be a soft liner that just pops right up into the glove of Russell. Inning over.
So the batting order turns over now.
So we look to Reyes Maranta for one last inning of work.
After popping out in his last at-bat. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
(2-1).
And it misses. 3-1.
3-1 count. Maranta is not allowed a base runner in this game.
He can. His mentality has to be
full
to
count.
Shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Strike 3 looking. Reyes Maranta gets another.
How important getting the
38 pitches. He's gone 3 2/3 innings with 5 strikeouts.
Man on bases, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really
and
nice
Mesa
job of
thought that was ball
attacking
4.
hitter,
It's
sending
called
him
strike
packing.
2.
Now a swing
And foul ball.
on the run is Haniger, but this will land.
You know that Maranta's getting a bigger strike zone because he's been so dominant.
Well hit.
And yeah, pitchers are going to get the benefit of a doubt if they're doing so well.
There, 2 away.
Haniger, a good catch. He's going to try and get Maranta
Now batting.
through this last inning. He has like no energy left. Just trying to get through Alex Bregman, and he will have done more than his fair share for this
5 runs,
team.
6 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Off the
2-2.
plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning
Fly ball.
in this game.
Left field.
Are you kidding?
Well,
13 batters in order. Reyes Maranta.
Go down 1-2-3.
Huge
Still a tight
inning.
ball game. It's 6-5.
Huge
Darren Castillo
inning.
enters
Huge
for 10 to
work
start the 9th inning. As
from
they'll try to keep the
Maranta.
score right where it is heading to the bottom.
In a
of the
game
9th.
that I thought was
Can't
over.
get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now. 1-2.
1-2 to DeYoung. I honestly thought this game was over. Our bats came alive one inning, gave us the lead. Maranta didn't let them get on base, didn't let them get any threats.
This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus
And
far.
Lindor
2
coming
balls
off his
and 2
go-ahead
strikes
home
to
run in
count
his
to
last
Francisco
at-bat.
Lindor. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen. There's a right-hander who
2-2
started
pitch.
to warm up out there. Sent in the air out to straightaway
Right
central.
to
Mesa has a play. 2 gone.
to away.
next for the Blue Jays.
It'll be Mike Trout with 2 away in the ninth.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now here's a shot.
And he hits another one into the gap. Mike Trout is 4 for 5 in this game.
And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Have a day, Mike Trout. Now a base hit from Soto extends our lead.
Shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Oh wow, that ball hit right where Soto wanted it, just a bit to the right. If that one went down the line, then Soto would have had himself a third RBI out of the game.
Grounded to short.
Instead, he's going to ground out to Russell throwing time. The inning's over. So we look to Kyle Cook. Well, bring him into the game. Ignore his ERA. He had one bad outing where he gave up some runs, but we still ended up winning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A slider swung on and missed away.
It'll be 1-2.
Is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult
Swing
to hit.
and miss.
It's a rarer thing still to see
Gets
multiple
the first
hits
batter.
against him.
Like, look, now his ERA is already dropped. Nope. His ERA is already dropped down to 3.8. Fly ball, center field, 2 away. The Jays 1 out away from getting 1 game back in the series.
And this will be a called strike.
It wasn't necessarily a must-win, but it was a must-win for the Blue Jays, and they do. Strike 3 looking, and the ball game is over. Blue Jays win.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this
game.
What
a game!
Especially on the road. But they
it was all Astros until the 7th.
Very happy with this performance.
And I think part of the game should be Reyes Maranta. It will be Francisco Lindor for his go-ahead home run. But Reyes Maranta did good. He's your winning pitcher. He went 4 1/3 innings on no hits, 5 strikeouts, no earned runs, and no walks. The loss goes to Chris Davinsky. He went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 earned run, and Kyle Cook gets a save. Player of the game, Francisco Lindor. He went 2 for 5 with a home run and 2 RBIs. That'll wrap up this episode of the Toronto Blue Jays